Hi families, it's good to be back on video. I wanted to do this segment of our newsletter on video and do it personally rather than in writing, and I wanted to talk to you about Year 7 commencing for 2021. Now on Wednesday our board met and they decided that yes, we want to have Year 7, we've always wanted that, but we believe that the things are in place where we could have it for next year, 2021. So they passed that resolution, very exciting. The next day, Thursday, our planning committee met. We had our CEO, David Fife, there. We had our property officer who runs the property issues across all of our 9 schools around Australia. We had our marketing people, we had our banking people, we had our Chief Operating Officer, Liz Hutton, who will be here next week, incidentally. So I'd like you to meet with her, say hello. So that team met as well, and all are positive toward achieving this goal, which is Year 7 for the school next year. So very exciting. Now what we need, I put in the BGA application a couple of months ago. The Block Grant Authority is the BGA. They approved the funding for new buildings. So what we have put in is an application for three demountable classrooms to be put on this property. The problem with that is BGA funding applications take quite a while. We may not have a result till the end of the year, and we really need something to get started for the beginning of next year, and we need that building to be on site and well and truly set up late this year. So what we're doing is exploring the opportunities to pick up even just one classroom, which will need to be set up for science and art, because we have to comply with Victorian requirements to meet the Australian curriculum standards to provide the 8 key learning areas required for secondary education. So the 8 key learning areas are maths, English, science, etc., etc. Those 8 key learning areas. So there's work to be done, and we will need at least one building. So that's a prayer point. We need you to be helping us through prayer. Secondly, we need to be looking at employing more staff to meet and teach the required subjects, and we can start small but grow that thing. And of course, the big question has always been here at school: when will we bite that bullet and do Year 7? And it's a big hump to get over. But if we get that Year 7 for next year, then Year 8 will follow the following year, Year 9 will follow, then Year 10 the following year. It'll just flow naturally. We'll have vocational education for the Year 10s and all of that. And then the next big question will be, when do we go to senior? So anyway, one step at a time, and I'm so happy that the board has supported this position and will support us as we go through the process. So first thing we need is a building, next we need staff. The next issue, and this is the critical one, once we get that building sorted, the critical one will be getting our curriculum approved. Our P or Prep to 6 is already fine and approved according to the Australian curriculum requirements and as authorised by the VRQA, the Victorian Registration and Qualifications Authority. So one of my jobs is to get the application in and to talk about what curriculum we shall be using and how it all goes. So there we go. It's great news for us. Now, to be very clear, it doesn't mean that we have it. However, what it does mean is that we're working toward it, and we believe that at this point we can achieve that goal for our current Year 6s for next year to be here in Year 7. Now, the Year 6 parents I've already spoken to privately and individually in the past few weeks, showed them some of our development plans, and then once the board had said they want to support our move for year 7, I rang them all that night, which was Thursday night, and Wednesday, and just let them know. So because it's critical to make the move into secondary education, we need 10 students. That's what Victorian regulations require, and so we've got a really strong year 6 group, and we've actually since Wednesday we've had a couple of more inquiries about year 7. So I'm quite sure that we'll achieve that number 10, if not more, and so we'll put our application in. So let me be clear, this is very positive. I know we've been wanting it for 8 years. We're moving that way. We haven't got it right now, but we believe with the help of the VRQA, I've already been in contact with them this week 3 or 4 times, and with your prayerful help, we need that. Please pray. We will find our goal, we'll achieve our goal, and we will be setting up a Christian school. There's no particular Christian focused Christian school associated Christian school in Benalla, in Wang. We've got some other great religious schools around the region, but the Christian school associated type of Christian schools, there is none. I know we have one in Shep, but we think that this is the time now to get it happening here, and we think that there'll be growing interests among parents. And so that's our news. Wanted to say that to you personally rather than in writing. Please pray, and you can speak about it publicly now, but as long as you say that that's what the school's doing. We are moving toward it. It will happen, and we believe that it will happen for next year. So all the best. Pray for us, support us, and we want to see our school grow, and we want to grow outwards, and we want to grow upwards to year 10. So that's the plan, and I'm excited, and I hope you are. Anyway, that's all from me. Bye for now.